Your keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
What does this have to do with my cure?
Everything, I'm afraid. The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
And will I be able to return to my clan?
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
Is the clan sending me away?
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
Is this truly the only way?
Who knows what the future holds? Here, our paths diverge. You may never find us again. I cannot express my sadness at sending one of our sons off into such danger, away from the clan that loves him. But if this is what the Creators intend for you, Dalen, meet your destiny with your head held high. No matter where you go, you are Dalish. Never forget that.
Alright, then I accept this privilege, Duncan, if you'll have me.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
Well, I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Taniel, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
You know of the Dalish, King Kalen?
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I did not realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Farewell, King Kalen.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He did not seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What kind of ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Okay, but what do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Thank you, Duncan. I actually thought that when I press on what you need me to do, that he would explain to me more about the ritual, but I guess we'll have to find out later. I will save the game. Yeah, as you can see, there were some save games already in Ostagar, because I recorded this before and there was an issue where I had a crash when I ran over this bridge here. And yeah, the thing is, I figured out it was because the game is only running on 2 GB of RAM, and textures that I have, they need more gigabytes, so I had to use a DLAA, some kind of updater to get my available RAMs to 4 GB. So now it should be possible. I tried it before, it was not crashing. It should work now. But that's also the reason why we didn't have our level up yet. I will have to redo it. Willpower this time, because last time we used dexterity, as said before. Trap making. And powerful. I don't know if... I think, yeah, I've said it before. The trap making is the skill that you need to actually see traps. So I use this one, at least one, so I'm able to see the easiest traps. Alright. So let's take a look here. There's a big tower.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
And why is the tower off limits exactly?
By orders of Teyrn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large ruin.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Alright, thank you. I should go.
Make a speed your steps.
Alright, let's take a look at the other side. There is also a gate, but that's where we came from, I think. And here, one of those statues is missing a head. Let's see if there's any loot around here.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Oh, did you call me my lord? I mean, I'm not even a Grey Warden yet, but it's nice to be recognized as a lord. Some elven root, that's nice. A chest, which I can crack. Look a bit more. Lost blank felon. What do you mean lost? Really? That's weird.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Why did I lose something and not find something in there? I guess the soldiers will also just call me my lord. Iron ring. Alright, we got a ring from the keeper. Let me see. Keeper's ring. +1 dexterity. Iron ring. I'm not sure if I need it for now, because I have +3 constitution for the Band of Fire and +1 armor penetration for the Wicked Oath and +10% critical backstab damage. Is not that bad, so I think I'll keep that. Gifts. Oh, yeah, there was a bone, right? Where do we have it? Bone beef. A gift. A shoulder of beef with bone attached. Gifts can be sold to a merchant or given to certain party members to influence their approval rating. Okay, I'm not sure if I can give this to anyone but a dog. Actually, let me activate precise striking for it.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
We have to go into another fight. Alright. Here. Oh, I can't walk here, so let's go back up and over the bridge, and hopefully we will not crash this time. Alright, let's see. I will save the game again, just to be sure. And now let's go. It happened somewhere around here, so we will see later. He will just call me
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Lord again, which I like. Nice. So let's hope it doesn't crash this time. Somewhere here it happened before.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Looks like we're safe. I'm happy. Yes.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Yeah, actually, where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Alright, I'm also looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Right. Could you tell me about Ostagar?
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Oh, nice. And where's the king?
Good luck to you, then.
Wait, that was the wrong band.
Somewhere I can direct you?
Yes.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand.
I saw. Yeah, yes,
This
yes,
side
yes,
is
yes.
the King's camp.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though, Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tern Loghain wild, that does.
And the Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Alright, thank you for the information. I'll be on my way then.
Good luck to you, then.
Alright, let's take a look. So he said there's a quartermaster, kennel master. This is for the dogs, I guess. Dog kennels. Okay, Kaelin's tent, Loghain's tent, Duncan's fire, infirmary, quartermaster, and Alistair. Alright, let's take a look to the left first, because we have to go to the right. Obviously, you always go in the opposite direction first to not miss anything.
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tern Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Well, I guess we'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Tern feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tern called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Queen?
She's the Tern's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Alright, I should go.
As you wish.
Alright. There's Loghain's tent back there. Who are you? Loghain's guard.
You approach the tent of Tern Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Tern Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was
You
the
know
brains
him.
behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians.
Just
King
wanted to know
Marik rewarded
more.
him by making him a Tern. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is the Tern inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little bit about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tern's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tern speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tern Loghain tells him. Without the Tern, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
No, I'm not like... Oh, wait, no. I would like an audience with the Tern, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Let's see. I mean, it was an option.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
It's also like a small mod. He's not looking that sick anymore. I think it's much better now. Yeah, but I'm not a Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Interesting. A fascination you seem to not share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. I see you're a Dalish. Marik knew a Dalish elf once. Never saw an equal with the bow before or since. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
The Dalish don't have kings.
And yet the fate of the Grey Wardens lies in his hands. Remember that.
Of course, I didn't mean to insult him or anything. Just wanted to give that information. Alright. Let's go up here.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Yes, and we will die as well if we don't get that ritual. Can I open this? Yes, I can. Short bow. It's not better than the one I have, but I'll take it. And thankfully no one seems to care that I break things
This is supposed to be the
here.
battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Before a battle? I'm not so sure about that. Is anything here? Oh, there's someone.
Blessed
Boy.
art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. Blessed art thou who
Cannot
exists in
speak
the
to
sight
her,
of the
alright.
Maker.
It is begun.
Short bow. Small metal round shields. It has the same stats that I have on my shield, but let me actually take a look. Maybe it's a bit... It looks nice. I'll take it then. Clan shields, yeah. I know it has the clan emblem on it, but I think this one looks a bit better. Alright, I've been up here, so let's go down.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Let me save. So always save as often as possible just to be on the safe side, not to lose any progress during the crashes and so on, as I've noticed before.
Even know where these new darkspawn are coming from, or what they can do.
Is Duncan? Soldier?
Hail to you.
Hail to you, Duncan.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I have some questions.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Right, I guess I have to look for him then. Kennel Master. This is like the sign of a side quest, so let me go here first. Sorry, here first and take a look, and then we go back to the side quest.
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the Darkspawn horde has grown larger.
Yeah, they say that. It's a statue. Elf roots. Who do we have here? Soldier?
Well met.
Hail! You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
No worries. Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
Who are the witches of the wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And do you think that these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Alright, no worries. Alright, let's take a look at that side quest. The dogs here. Ash Warrior? I can only talk to the Ash
You
Warrior.
there.
If you have
Elf,
business with the
what's
Ash
your
Warriors,
name?
I suggest you speak to our commander.
It's Pick, sir. Go tell Turnlogane that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Ash Warrior leader?
Maker's Breath, another elf. What do you want?
Do you have a problem with elves?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
Can I ask you something?
Make it quick.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
Then what if the enemy is painted with Caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
I'm not looking for doing that. But what are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Alright. At least he has a connection to his dogs. Survives the blood? What do you mean by that? I guess the curse, but I ask anyway.
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects.
Oh, really?
The wardens say the tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs? No, I'm not asking that. I'm not that. No. I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I'm not gonna leave behind the dog. Come on. Dogs are good companions.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Okay, what is the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Okay, but just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Right, I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Alright, let me try. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Put the muzzle on the dog. The Mabari grows weakly, but does not challenge you. After you're done,
Well
he
done.
whimpers.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I'm not sure, but maybe. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Hey, why don't you... No, what? No, I'll ask. Will the dog not be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Okay. Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
And the dog won't... Okay. I already asked if he won't be alright. Okay. Alright then. I think I will see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alright then. So we have a quest to find something to heal the dog. I hope we can find it. Would be good, because maybe we can imprint him on us. This is the infirmary, am I right? Yes, the infirmary.